What up, Rad Potential YouTubers? We're out here in the shop, gonna take this thing apart. It's a beautiful night. We got the garage doors open, that door open, hanging out. Hopefully it doesn't rain. T-shirt, got my air-conditioned jeans on, rolling. So, what needs to get done tonight? Well, this engine is full of fluids and is gonna make a big old mess coming out. It's got a pretty decent sized snail. I popped the air filter off last night. Now that hose clamp's gone, and you probably can't see it, but you can hear it. This turbo's pretty wasted, so what's been happening is when it runs it spews oil out. So had a deal, that engine going in here, good price, boom diggity, this car runs. Switching the tune, the whole deal, which you saw from the yellow car video. Pretty stoked. This car is super cool. If I could get an FD, I would probably try to buy this one because this one's awesome. It's silver with a red interior, which is like my favorite color combo ever. Even though everyone hates on red interior FDs, it just means I can get door panels cheaper, right, if I ever buy one? Because no one wants red. So, seats could use redone, but it's a race car, so you don't need stock seats anyways. Red Sparkos or something. Boom. So, reason I like red and silver, my first RX-7 was actually it's that one out there, silver with a red interior. It's awesome. I've got another project coming down the pipeline, silver with a red interior, so that'll be coming here in a couple months. And yeah, so Josh should be here in a little bit, I think, at least what he said. I'm going to get this baby jacked up, get the hood off of it, and start to take apart everything but the fluids, because fluids make a mess, and I'd rather try to do that last. That way I'm not crawling around under the car. So, we're going to get cracking. Hey y'all, we're back. It's up in the air, floating, loving these vintage wheels. So next is, I took the strut brace out of the way while it was on the ground still, or well no, actually it was in the air, hood's off too. Next we're going to do O2 sensor, downpipe comes off, fuel lines, and the oil cooler lines, which I actually disconnect down here now because they're stock ones, not those fancy AN jobbies that are on the other engine. Once those are out, I'll get the bell housing bolts, pull the starter, we'll be ready to rock. So, continuing on. Alright y'all, so I'm going to try to show you this a little bit better on this one because it's real hard to film. So, see the little ring that's sticking away from the yellow pressure plate? You can kind of see it right where the color shift is on my flashlight, that ring right there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pry the whole throwout bearing forward. You'll see the whole thing go in, maybe. This is really hard to film this. Oh, here we go. Alright. So, whole throwout bearing goes in. Now see how the collar is now flush up in there, like that. So your collar goes in flush. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to put the camera down. You probably won't be able to see it. But I'm going to hold the collar in with another screwdriver and then pry the throwout bearing back out. Alright, so now when you look in there, see how the throwout bearing's now outside of the collar? Right here. That's how that collar system works. And you only have this tiny little hole. I mean, you can see how big my flashlight is. That's how big the hole is to do it. So it's a little bit of a pain. Also, super helps take the slave cylinder off. 2 bolts makes this super easy. Boom. Downpipe's off. I'm going to do the engine mounts next. Look at that little wastegate. And then I got all the bell housing bolts out besides one, and then we'll be ready to go topside and should be done down here besides fluids. What's up, y'all? We got everything off the engine now, coolant strained, everything's ready to go. Somebody bolted the air AC compressor or condenser, whatever this thing's called in the front, to the radiator, so that ain't coming apart. This is just gonna stay here. We'll pull the engine out around it, and it should be good to go. Josh is here, so he'll be up here helping me when we get this thing ready to come out. So I got the lift point. I'm gonna get the engine hoist out here, and this thing will be out in no time. It's out. Yeah. D-band?
No, yeah, welded on there.
Custom. See all the oil? Not really in the camera, but all the oil that's been coming out of this turbo. And the fact that it moves around a lot. So, one of the issues that we all noted with the build early on when we were working on it, no screamer pipe. You can see this engine mount and this one, they're all torched from heat, from all the flames coming out of here, because you're supposed to like at least like turn it down a little bit. So this clutch going on that one, engine mounts going on that one, and big power steering bracket going on that one. Switching the oil cooler lines back to stock on this one. The underdrive setup's still staying on here, and then yeah, everything else is going to be that other one. I don't even know what turbo this is, but it still spins pretty good. It looks like it's ate some parts though. Fun. Alright, Josh, so what do we got here?
Just took the turbo off, nothing crazy, just 4 bolts and a couple lines and whatnot, but here's, as you can see on the floor already.
Of course not a lot's going to come out, but
that's more than what you want, though.
We spilled a bunch behind him if you see it when he first took it off.
All from this.
All from the turbo, just leaking oil out of it.
Jeez,
so,
man.
Fun stuff. I don't know what turbo it is. It doesn't have a name brand on it. It says probably just some eBay something. If I had to guess.
With spit shine bushings.
Oh yeah. Cool. So, what else we got done here? Power steering mounts off. Engine mounts are off. I got to pull these 2 oil cooler lines off. And then I believe, and the clutch. And I believe that's pretty much it. Then this engine's going to go on the tire over there to go back to Johnny. And I think him and Charles have some plans for it. And then I start cleaning this one. And hopefully Saturday, which is the day you guys will see this video, I'll be putting this in the car. And then on Tuesday's video, should be running.
Should be running.
Which would be awesome. Or at least cranking, but it'll be running.
Yeah, it'll be running.
We'll get it running. Or I'll get it running. If he can come out, he'll come out and help.
Correctly. Eric,
we'll get it out. Because we win at the Rad Ranch. So, empty. So, with that, you don't need to see us pull a clutch and oil cooler lines. That's pretty boring. So, we're going to cut it out there. Thanks for watching. Keep it rad.
Keep it rad.